And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous day today. It is a beautiful Thursday evening, and what can I say? I'm here, I'm in Minecraft, and it's making funky noises. So let's go ahead and jump over to the game, because that's where the fun is, right? Okay, so got a couple of things in mind. Mostly, we're doing some cleanup, actually back at the base, but I wanted at my castle, my mountain base. But I wanted to show you a little bit of some of the stuff I was working on off camera yesterday. So first of all, of course, there's the furnace and the storage. You notice I extended the storage here a little bit, and it now flows over that way. So basically, what I did, the auto sorter flows out this way. I added dirt to the collection. These two columns are unsorted. See, it says so right on the sign. Unsorted. The water doesn't. I don't drop items into these chests, or these ones, which I may reorganize this, but for now, that's what's there. I've got a box for pretties, right? It's got obsidian, it's got concrete and glass. Now that I've got these 10 chests, I may break that organization up a little bit, but we'll start there. Okay, and then over here, I've got this set up now to sort diorite, andesite, granite, and cobblestone. And then, of course, I've got the overflow. Okay, it's like, wait a minute, I'm hitting the right button, right? So, and I also put in this item elevator. This goes straight into that stack. Okay, so it doesn't do, it won't sort that stuff. It will only send stuff to sort these, but that's okay. It's just a sort of a quick shortcut into the rest of this system. So if I'm not cooking things or don't have dirt to sort, I can just drop it here and it will take care of itself that way. So yeah, so that's the fun and excitement here. I've set up a couple of things here that'll be useful, but overall, this is pretty much going to become my main storage area. Okay, yeah, it's got the furnace, it's got all of that, and I was looking at this a little bit last night. I think I'm going to set up some storage chests along this wall. Right, here's the back of the transporter room. Right, but I'll run chests all along there, and then probably actually cut out into this wall and extend it that way. Okay, that is the plan. I will also come over here and cut down this poor zombie pigman in the prime of his life. Okay. Yep. So that's what's going on here. I eventually am going to need to cut through here too and do some exploring. While I was opening this up and expanding out the storage, I broke into some caves directly, I think like one block through that ceiling. So I'm absolutely going to have to be dealing with that, which will be its own special breed of fun, I can tell you. All right, but I think that's going to happen sometime later. Okay, what I want to do now is I want to come back here. This is my main base and my transporter hub. Right, I'll set up, teleport to the to my storage on one of these back pads. You know, just to get there. So I don't have to teleport. But what I want to do now is clean up this mess. Right? This is where the auto furnace used to be. And honestly, it's a mess. So I'm going to clean this up. And unfortunately, I'm not sure there's a whole lot I can... Well, I'm not sure what all functional stuff I'll be able to do here. Something perhaps, but for now I'm just going to clean it up, and because all of this stuff is just no longer needed, right? I don't need water elevators here anymore. I don't need all of this stuff because the furnace is just gone. And unfortunately, oh, you know, before I go tearing that apart, I should probably think about maybe stopping the water. I know, strange thinking here, right? But probably a good idea. Okay. Obviously, we need to deal with that too, but for now, we'll just get all this stuff out of here. Yeah, it kind of sucks that I ended up having to tear all of this stuff out, but in all honesty, it just didn't work nearly as well as I would have liked. Which would have been, you know, very well and just, you know, did everything I wanted it to. Sadly, that was not how this worked out. So, you know, cleaned it up. Do I still have... Ooh, I do still have some stuff here. All right, now... Uh-oh. Well, I'll just fall down there. That's okay, too. It's fine. Ooh. Oops, great, we survived. But the, there's something failing in the lookup. Yeah, that is really strange. I've run into that a couple of times, so I'm going to have to dig into that because that is just bizarre. I was going to be doing some work on that tomorrow anyway, so something else to look at. In any case, welcome, Sprite. Glad you could come and join me this evening. All right. As I come clean up this horrible, horrible mess. But I now have this nice big empty place that I can stick stuff. I don't know what I'm going to put where, but oh, jeez. Apparently I'm also out of space. Well, okay. That's fine. It's totally fine. All right, how do I... Ooh, Among Us could be fun. I've seen some fun streams of that one. Hopefully you have all sorts of fun with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop my redstone box here. Okay. All right, now I can pick up this glass. All right. And since I had all of this extra stuff from that chest, this one empty, good. Let's drop over here into the storage for a minute. All right, now, again, this is lovely. So this just bypasses the furnace. Okay, now, You know, in all honesty, it's probably faster for me just to come walk over here and drop it in. But it's more fun this way. And that's really the point. Is it more fun? Yes. Yes, it is. But the glass will end up over here. All that good stuff. You know? Auto sorting is fun. Okay, so oh yeah. Where was I? What was I doing before I stepped over here to throw stuff into my storage? I was cleaning up this mess. Okay, so, you know, like you do. Yep, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to put over here, though. There's definitely going to be something. But I just don't know what. I'm... Given the way this particular area of the world lags, and actually I'm hoping that some of that gets cleaned up as I clear out a lot of this stuff. I can't... There isn't a whole lot more I can do just to keep things nice. You know, not a whole lot of automation I can put here, so definitely need to do some form of decorating and prettiness. All right, I'm going to go grab some sand here real quick. I don't really have a place for sand in my other storage. It's still over here. I mean, I've got a little bit, but not a lot, but a little. Oh, hey, those levers could probably go in there too. All right, let's grab some sand. Or gravel. Gravel would be good too. I just need something that drops. Oh, on the plus side, I'm marginally happy with my gold farm. Wasn't at all expecting to have one, but it's kind of fun when you just get accidental farms going. It's also been a... Okay. That's interesting. I was not expecting it to behave that way. I've now confused it. Cool. All right. Have fun. Happy lurky. Oh yeah, this is all right. This is its own special breed of fun happening here. Oh yeah, I'm now stuck. Let's see if I can fly. There we go. Huh. All right. Well, that's not at all how that was supposed to work. All right. Well, fine then. We'll just wonder if I can actually pick this up. No. Ah, finally. It got there eventually. All right. We'll just... Yeah, I was just sort of hoping that I could just drop the gravel down and let it do its thing and stop the water, but I guess that water's a lot more powerful than it looks. All right. Bust my way out of here. Oh, man. Yeah, so ideas of what to put over here. I mean, part of me was thinking, okay, I could actually part of me was thinking I could actually set up an interesting not exactly flower farm, but a flower dispenser. With the idea that it's like, okay, you hit a button, it shoots bone meal at a tall flower and then collects it. Is that really worth all of the effort to set up the redstone to do that? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Okay, I think. Yeah, I'll end up with some charcoal as I clean that up, but it's all right. So yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a thing. And I'm just not sure what type of thing it's going to be. But whatever it is, I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of fun happening. Really? Oh, yeah, I suppose I should dig that up too. Okay, was my pickaxe really the best tool I could have used for that? No. Did it really make that much of a difference? Also no. Oh, hey, look at that. Ha! I seem to have found water. It's almost as if somebody put a water thing over here and didn't stop it. All right, let's go ahead and stop that flow. All right. Oh, that's actually the whole thing. Sweet. Okay, and I'm remembering to use my Silk Touch pickaxe here, so it doesn't help as much when I'm flying. I mean, it doesn't break things, but or it does break things or something. It's just slower. That's the word I'm trying to say. It's slower. Okay. Still got a fair amount of redstone there to clean up, but it's all right. We'll get there. Actually, I've got a fair amount of lots of things to clean up. Yeah, I've toyed with a number of ideas here. When I was thinking, oh, I could build another villager-powered farm. But what would I grow? Right? I mean, I could grow any number of things, really, but I was looking at it, it's like, well, I don't really need wheat and what's that other annoying one? Beets. That's the one. Right? I don't really need those. So now I've thought about using like a wheat farm or something to do basically to use it as a bone meal farm. Right? Just sure, let the farmer dig it up and then just pump all of the drops out into I don't know, into a composter and let the composter do its thing. Right? I thought about that. But, oops, come on, stop. There we go. But, you know, it's just not really worried about it, you know? If I'm desperate for bones, we've got the skeleton farm, right? And honestly, bones are not the most highly sought after of things. Right now, it would be kind of nice if I had a skeleton farm, right, to go get that stuff, but just not that concerned about it. So, I don't know. All right, let's go ahead. Drop all of this fancy redstone stuff in there because it's a thing. I think that's. Oh no, I forgot a hopper and a little spot of redstone dust. It's all that remains of the mighty machine. All right. Oh, hey, while I'm thinking about it, just a heads up, there are going to be some schedule changes coming up starting next week. So I'll be streaming Saturday as usual, Tuesday and Thursday, but there will not be a stream next Saturday. Now, actually, this Saturday, while I say I'm streaming as usual, it will actually be a little bit shorter. I'm going to stop a little bit early because I've got some things I need to be part of. It's that time of year again. Happens twice a year. It's a general conference of the church. So be watching that. But that starts at 10 o'clock. So in the morning, Saturday morning. And so since I typically streaming at that time, that's going to stop. But that's okay. I'm excited about it, but all right. What do I have redstone wise? Just that little thing of dust. And, but the week after, a week from Saturday, there will be no stream, and there won't be a stream Tuesday and Thursday the week after. So basically, I'm heading out to visit my mom, which I haven't done for a while, and I wouldn't do it now, given the joys of COVID and all of its excitingness. But Mom's having some health issues, so I'm going to head out there and visit her, because unfortunately her health is just not great these days. So it sucks. Unfortunately, the thing about cancers is they don't wait until they're convenient. So, if they did, nobody would ever have cancer. Because cancer is, I don't think, ever convenient. So, it's how it goes. But, yeah, unfortunately, the medication that she was on to control her cancers, I keep saying plural. She only has the one. Unfortunately, the medication she uses for that, well, she's been on 3 different ones, and one after another, they've all stopped working. So it's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So yeah. Oh, there we go. That's falling. So I'm going to head out there next week and spend time with her while I can. But that does mean that, hey, guess what? Not as much on the stream side of things. But fortunately, there are still lots of great streamers out there. So for those of you who are desperate for Minecrafty goodness, there'll be plenty of it out there on the internet. Fortunately, I am not the only Minecrafter on Twitch, so got that going for us. All right, so got a lot of that cleaned up. Yeah, because I kind of like the idea of a dropper shooting at the flowers and stuff. But don't know what else is going on here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and clean this off. Do I have space for it? Not especially, no. Oh, I suppose I can take this villager head down too. This poor guy. He made the mistake of climbing in and around the machinery. And as who works on heavy machinery will tell you, climbing in and amongst machinery, especially machinery you don't understand, is not safe. So you know, that poor villager met his doom. I mean, sure, I helped it along quite a bit with my sword, but you know, we don't really need to talk about that. That's just you know, it's okay. All right. You know, I've got a bunch of empty shulker boxes. I suppose I could be stuffing that with stuff. But no. Let's see. Why do I need more storage? Well, this is why. Of course, I say that. I've got a zillion and a half empty boxes of stuff here. Right? I mean, that's empty and that's empty. I think these are all empty. Because I think what I want to do is over at the jungle storage, I'll load all that stuff up and move a lot of this stuff over there. Okay, I'm just not too worried about it. Now, on other servers, I might be a little concerned. You know, somebody robbing my storage or something like that. But this is a very strictly anti-PvP world, so I'm not at all concerned. And it's a great community here, so, you know, Mandolin's got all sorts of good stuff going on here, so no reason to worry about all that stuff. I guess I can come up here first. It's one of the reasons I like playing in this world is it's a nice long-running server and goes on forever. Just because I don't have my storage teleport command block set up yet, so no, right. See, cobble I can just shorthand into this, right? Actually, since I've got all that stuff, just drop that off over here. Okay. See, this is still chugging along nicely. It's slower, but I don't have to worry about it. So, you know, it goes and just does its thing, and it's all good. But yeah, as I expand out the storage over here, I can do all sorts of other stuff, right? What I might even do, and for the moment, I'm happy with what it's doing. But if I have to, I could expand this out. If I need more cobblestone space, for example, you know, I need to set up, you know, brick storage and all that other stuff. So, we'll see how that all goes. But it's a thing. I'll get it all figured out. All right, in the meantime, let's go ahead and take out all of these flowers. I don't really need them here now. I put them there. I put them there for a very good reason at the time. And that reason was that I had, up on this upper level here, I had farms and I had some bees. And the bees, you know, would just fly out and, you know, do good stuff like, you know, not harvest. The bees did not harvest the crops, okay? Fertilize them, yes. Harvest them, not so much. Okay, so now this poor path, speaking of things that really could be improved. I've got this 4x4 door. I need to rebuild it. The redstone, it's an older style circuit, which kind of works. But if your switches are in the wrong configuration, like this will open from the other side, but not this side, right? So I need to redo the redstone for this. Okay. And, you know, I've got all of this space that I can play with for something. What that something is, I do not know. All right, now I think... Oh, okay. I was thinking that's going to be outside, but I guess it's not. Cool. All right. Nice. All right, so that's going there. Because, yeah, a little bit of... right now, because this goes into the tower, right? It's a brightly lit tower. And this has a little bit of food. And in fact, all of this could probably come out. I put it here when I first started building in this area. This is one of the first things I built. And the idea was that if anybody came by, this would be the guest tower. They'd walk in, and this is what they would see, first of all. Okay. The castle wasn't nearly as extensive as it is now. In any case, they would come in, they could spend time here in the guest tower. You know, I had beds here. You know, complete with chests if they needed to temporarily deal with stuff. And then some food here for, you know, quick replacement of stuff. At this point, I'm not sure that it's necessary. Okay. You know, because of easy transportation now, you know, it's like, yeah, I guess it's just, maybe, I don't know. I just don't know. And it's so easy now to go back and forth because coming in here, this center transporter pad goes back to the Nerdy City. Right, the CBN. So, and that back one goes to my my jungle village in the city. So, you know, I've got another command block that I'll need to get programmed. So I already mentioned this back one. One of these back ones is going to go to my storage. The other one is going to go to my spider farm. Because I think it's possible some of the lag that we're seeing here is the fact that I've got a number of blocks of water. Maybe not quite floating, but doing something, just sort of dropping all the way down into the depths. So, you know, that's a thing I may want to clean up. Yeah. Kitties are cute too. Okay. Anyway, so that's... So I got that going on here. So let's see. How do I want to deal with this? Let's start by putting these flowers away and getting some stone brick. I mean, this is a mountain castle. Stone brick is going to be everywhere. Okay, you know, and organization also turns out to be a really big plus for all of this stuff. So, you know, which is partly why I want to just move everything to my other storage and just sort it all out there, you know. All right, so first things first. It's time to fill in this hole over here. I've had This hole right here has been here since pretty much since I moved in. Now, if you ever had that issue, you buy a house or you rent a house and it's got a problem and you just let it sit forever. That's pretty much what's going on here, you know. I just never filled it in. Partly, I dug it out because it was, I think there was a coal deposit or something here that I dug out because it was early game, so I was absolutely in need of coal. But now, you know, I don't. I mean, I still need it, but it's not nearly the need that it was when I started, so. All right, now some of this, right, so some of this is outside, right, so, right, so this is outside right here, and all that stuff. All right, so kind of want to not tear up the mountain too much. But I could do a number of things over here just to make this a little bit more homey. Right, so that block, I was going to say that block could come out, but let's see here. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and take out part of this mountain. Okay, not a huge part of it, but definitely part of it. And what I'm going to do is let's just run this across this way. Yeah, I'm going to bring this up like that. Okay, and let's see, what's this look like on the inside? Do I want to take that row out? Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to go ahead and take this row of stone out. Which means I want to extend this up that way, and then this across like that. Okay. Yeah, I could get in here and do some fun stuff with stone slabs and other things, but that's kind of okay. Go ahead, just bring that out that way a little bit. In fact, what I could do too is drop a little bit of stone brick there just to sort of emphasize, oh yes, there is castle here. Ooh, speaking of things, one of the other things I did is I cut down the amount of fire. I used to have fire burning all through this. I put out most of the fire. You couldn't see it well from there and from the ground level anyway. I may come back through here and put in something like put in some glowstone or something just to have some light shine and stuff here, but I definitely didn't need all that fire. Now there are some of these things, okay, those two are probably fine. And I've got some here that maybe I'll take out. Huh. Anyway, take out and replace with some glowstone, stuff like that, you know. I don't know what all, just stuff. Okay, so what I now have is this nice, happy little thing. Okay, I think this can, I think that row can come out, but I was slightly mistaken. Okay. Now just extend the mountainside a little bit. No one will notice. Okay. Yeah, so if I take that row out too, it's probably also going to be an issue. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I have this nice little area over here. Now, what might be good would be to replace some of this with smokers and blast furnaces. Those didn't exist when I built this. Right, this area is supposed to be a little bit of a welcome center, kind of. Right, the idea is you could beam in from the nerdy city and the CBN, right, and just hop in here and okay. You know, now I could improve some signage, but you go out the one door here. Okay, guest services, and there's some furnaces over here. Now maybe a few other things. I'm not entirely sure, so figure out something. What I'm going to figure out, I don't know. Okay, but something will be figured out. Okay, that is the nature of things. Okay, actually what I might want to do is take out some of this floor. Or it's ceiling from this perspective, it's floor from this perspective. All right, and so maybe what I'll do, you know, if I, let's see, what else would I want in a guest area, right? It's like, hey, welcome to the music-free valley. I hope you're having a fabulous day. What could I do, right? Maybe what I'll do, let's bring this way. All right, so yeah. Go ahead and take out some of this. Oh, that's a pickaxe. Pickaxes are wonderful tools. Not so great at removing wood, but excellent for removing stone. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this up this way a little bit. Okay, I think one more. Yeah, one more. One more block. Take out one more block. All right, so we'll put that in there. That's nice. You know, let me go get some smooth stone. Maybe I'll drop off these extra shulkers that I'm carrying. I had a bunch of them just because I was moving some stuff around and things like that. So I don't need them right now. So let's see where to. You know, I'll just dump them in this box because this seems like a place to put them. Oh. And my redstone shulker I was keeping in there. So I need to organize a bunch of this stuff. But organization's not necessarily my strong suit. Or even occasionally my strong suit. I mean, let's be honest. Oh, hey, it's also bedtime. So we'll just have ourselves a quick little nap. Okay. We'll just flip-flop around here. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this smooth stone and I'm just going to run it across like just around this way. Okay. Now I feel like I need something a little bit, maybe a little more. Actually, this is going to be better. Let's move this torch, and I'm going to pull out some of this stone here. Okay, we'll put in some stone brick. In fact, I think I'll extend it all the way over here next to this chest. All right, now let's take out these blocks here. All right. Now there are a number of things I've thought about buildings. Like, oh, this would be nice to have in my base, but they kind of exist elsewhere. You know, things like a blank mind. That is what I have. Things like, oh, a concrete machine, right? Yeah, I don't really need that. So, you know, I'm not going to. All right, now I could throw in some of that wood here, but it might be okay because you can't see it through this section of wall, so that might work all right. And see what's cool about this, right? You've got the stone brick that comes up and around, and then I sort of it's a little bit of an illusion, right? Because you see, oh look, that whole smooth stone is surrounded by stone brick, which it is, except the bottom is in the floor. And so it sort of balances out that way. But then gives me this nice thing here. Now, what would be actually kind of cool to put there would be like blackstone, something like that. Don't have any because it doesn't exist yet. But, you know, sometimes you just have to go with what's not there. All right, so expand that way. And let's see. Let us see what good and exciting things could go here. You know what I could do? That might be fun. I actually could turn this into an enchanting room. Okay, so I can build out all that stuff. So what I need to do, let's see, is there a middle to this room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yes, we've got that pillar there, but that torch is in the middle of the room. So now what I could do is, you know, set up bookshelves, put the enchanting table right there, and turn this into a nice little enchanting room. That'll work. Okay. However, I have an uninvited guest. Right over there. That guy, I think he needs to be elsewhere. Now, I know, I've, through, you know, I was going to say no fault of my own, but really it kind of is, slain a large number of that poor creeper's friends and family over at the storage where I've got the creeper farm. Which actually works, okay. It'll work better if I can clean out a bunch of the other mobs and light up a bunch of caves around there, but, you know, I don't use a lot of gunpowder, so it's kind of nice. Okay, so I need bookshelves. The good news is I have more than my share of paper and leather. So I can make books all day. Oh, not that one. This one. Okay, so let's just meander in right over here. Now I've got it's a cactus. Okay, there we go. Got lots of sugar. Got lots of leather. Somebody's cranky. Okay, there's a spider. I'm sure it's a nice spider, you know. It's okay, that's a really odd place for a zombie to end up. Now I'm curious. Oh, okay. I'm curious, but I may wait to deal with that. All right, am I okay? Leather, sugar-wise? Let's get a little bit more. You can never have enough sugar, am I right? Or what? Up. Just go up. Oh, while I'm over here. thinking about it. Nope, my cows are not grown up yet. That's okay. Okay, so... Oh, I also don't have... I don't have wood. Well, that's a little bit annoying, but that's okay. I've got plenty of it over here somewhere. Not that box. This, see, I think I have a little bit of wood. And let's grab some of the spruce. Yeah, I'll worry about the enchanting table a little bit later, but we'll get started here. All right, step 1. Make all the paper. That seems reasonable. And now let's make all the books. Okay. And now just do that. And now let's make all the bookshelves. Is that enough? I don't know. I don't think so. But we'll start with it and see how it goes. All right. All right, so definitely would need bookshelves going up that way. I don't think the corners count. Also, I don't think anything, oops. I don't think anything taller than 2 counts either, to be honest. But it's partly decorative, so, you know. Not going to worry about that too much. Okay, but I do need... So even if it's a little bit unnecessary. Let's actually take some stone brick, and I'm just going to run some stone brick up this way. What do we got here? Okay, so that's going to come out. Yes, definitely need a few more books. Which is going to require more sugar. Fortunately, I have lots. So much sugar. Got a few places here too. Oh. Not strictly necessary, but while I'm over here and thinking about it, go ahead and just pick and replant my netherwort. I don't need a lot of it, but when I use netherwort, because I don't do potions very often, right? Potions being one of the major reasons you would ever use netherwort. No, but I do need... Go ahead and just use that. Okay. Yeah, this sugar farm is less efficient than it could be because I don't have a hopper cart running around underneath it. Apparently I have a cat in there, but I don't have a mine cart, so... Alright, so... Oh. Now I've been really happy with how my potato and carrot farm have been working. Though every once in a while I do get a little cross-contamination. But I actually just took these boxes. They were completely full. Took them into town to sell. I took my crops into town to sell them, and I got some emeralds, and they were great. Yep, so these guys just sit here and they work endlessly without sleep. You know, just doing their thing. Getting the crops going, all that good stuff. You know? They look longingly at freedom, and maybe I should hang a good painting or something for these guys. Give them something something good to look at. Or, I'll just leave them there. That's definitely a possibility too. Anyway, maybe I'm a harsh taskmaster. It's hard to say, but who can say really? It's the villagers just sit there and hem and haw their way through everything. So. Yeah, I've got all sorts of decorating that needs to happen here, just, okay. Alright, so we'll just drop a few extra books there. Alright, the enchanting table will go there. And I think, actually, go that way. I think that's enough. I could be wrong, but I think that's enough. The other thing I want to do is let's drop a torch in there for now. I think maybe I'll take some plain stone. Okay, now again, I am the king of placing torches where I will immediately remove them. Okay, really good at that. Okay, but let's take some bookshelves. We'll just line them up there, right? They look nice on this side of the wall too, right? Because, hey, who doesn't want some nice bookshelves? I know I certainly do. Huge fan of bookshelves. All right, now I need to craft an enchanting table, which I've got books, which is great. All right, now I've got a little bit of obsidian. I need some diamond. So let's grab my treasure box. Grab those emeralds too, so I can put them in the treasure box. I sold a bunch of rotten flesh, so. Okay. One of these days, I'll remember how to actually do things, but is today that day? It's hard to say, really. Okay. Grab some diamonds, obsidian, a book. There we go. One enchanting table. One enchanted table reaches out to bless you. All right. Go and throw that back there. Sweet. The problem with enchanting rooms is they're all sort of dictated by space, right? Grab a little lapis for a minute. I don't need it right now, but, I will eventually. Definitely went out the wrong door. May have to add some labels, All right, so let's grab ourselves our friendly neighborhood enchanting table. All right, now make a number of torches. Apparently I had several, so. All right. So now if I were to enchant something that's not already enchanted, what would I enchant? Ah, a book. Okay, yeah, see, that's full power, right? That's level 30, so that's nice. Looting too, huh? I mean, that's not bad. I mean, I already have looting 3 on this sword, and so I don't really need looting on another thing, but. All right, nice. So now what I can do. Oh, yes, let's build some barrels. Okay, so apparently I'm going to need a little bit more wood than that. I seem to have run out. I can have more wood? Only if I'm capable of walking through doors. That's just, you know, one of those challenges in life. Also, I can just go get some of those. And some of those. So maybe I won't craft more barrels. Maybe I'll just use the ones I already have. See, this is why I need organization. Oops, no. This way. All right, now. So what I'm thinking is I would run some barrels sort of floor to ceiling, right? But I'm trying to decide if I want to put them like right here, right? Like that, which isn't bad. Okay, I could even add some bookshelves up top, so, you know, if I want to. Actually, I was thinking that, or push it into the wall, but I think I'll just leave it like that. Okay, yeah. I can take some of that. Put that in there, and I want to throw in a little bit of stone brick, just for. Okay. Now this is going to be a little messy up there, I guess, but it'll look fine down here, which is the important thing. All right, let's get another bookshelf up there. Great. And let's see. What if I... Now, I don't really want to touch any of these, right? Because all of these are on the bottom two rows. You can see are feeding the enchanting table. But the top row is doing something else entirely. So, I'm going to go ahead and expand that. Just sort of stair-step it down. And let's go get some string and craft a couple of looms. Let's see. Make sure I don't have any, since I've been really bad about that. Okay. Now the good news is I have string coming out of my ears, which is actually not very comfortable. And I should probably have that checked. Okay, so there, and then I need... I'll make 4. I may craft a couple more, but I'm going to start there. All right. Now, the other thing I want to craft is a set of lanterns, I think, to put in here, to replace the torches. Okay, so take those out. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these looms. Now, what's cool is you place the looms sideways, right? And they give you a little bit of this... They almost look like empty shelves, right? Now, let's go ahead and turn this way. There we go. And like that. It's not too bad, except I think let's take out this shelf, this bookshelf here. Get there. Eventually, it'll happen. Okay. Ooh, you know, I'm liking the way that's looking along the top. I'm going to take out this loom as well. Okay, put in another bookshelf. And now, does that look cool? Right? It just looks like I've got a really slick, not even like empty shelves. It looks like I've got some header panels or something up there. I mean, you can't see what might be written on them or something like that, but it just, that has a really slick look to it. So I like it. So I'm going to stick with that. Get some lanterns up there. Let's take this out and just swap in a little bit of stone brick. Okay. All right. Now, it's looking a little funky because I've got the shape of the mountain here on the left, which is fine. It's just, I mean, it is what it is. Now, let's craft a couple of podiums. Or lecterns, I guess they're called. And let's just craft up a few more slabs since I've got them. Now what I don't have are books and quills to put on there, but throw a couple of lecterns on there. Again, these are just decorative. Nothing happens with them, but they look really cool. All right, so what I'm going to need now are some lanterns. So let's see what I've got down here. I've got a gas tier. That's almost like a lantern, right? Okay. So we'll just craft 4 lanterns for now. All right. This way. One of these ways is not like the other. All right, so let's take some of these lanterns, and I think I want to put one on top. Setting it on the shelf like that is definitely okay. But you know what I think would look better is if it were hanging. Right, so if it hangs like that, I think that looks better. But doing that means I need to deal with this ceiling a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and just take out some ceiling here like this. Now that'll make those match, which is okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Matching ceilings are fine. Okay, so we'll get those in there like that. Now, what would be really slick would be some chains, which again don't exist yet. However, what if I were to craft... Actually, let's do it this way. First off, partly just to clean out some inventory space. And let's craft a couple of... Now, these are spruce. Oak might be better, but let's start with the spruce. And... all right, we'll start there, and let's just hang some lanterns from that. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. In fact, if I take out this section of floor here. Like that. And I'm going to replace it with some stone brick. Now, some cracked stone brick might be good in that too, but we'll replace it like that. Now that gives us this sort of nice... It evens out the ceiling there a little bit, right? Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to drop some lapis in there. I feel like I need a little bit of something on top of these shelves. I'm not entirely sure what. Feel like I kind of need a slab of some sort. But, you know, for now, we'll stick with that. Okay, so... Right, so now I've got this nice little area. You can look out, see that it's night or day, which is, you know, a plus, right? It's kind of nice to be able to see if you're sitting in a library, right? Is it nighttime? Is it daytime? How does it work? What's going on? Is it okay? Sure. All of that's a good thing to check, right? Okay, so we've got that. What else to do here? Now, all right, so we've got these going on here. Now, these are great. I've got lapis in the one side. Not a lot of lapis, but some. But yeah, it just feels like I need a little bit of something on those shelves. I just love the look of that so much. I don't want it... I wish I could do just a slab, like a half loom, but it doesn't work like that, so, you know, we'll just work out something else, right? Sure. Okay, so now we'll put some book and quills there. I mean, I don't really want to... I was thinking a little oak, but I don't really want to put anything here and block what the books look like from this side. I kind of like that. Oh. Okay, I can't put anything... I could put stuff here. That would be okay. See, what I was just thinking is what I could do is I could take some glowstone or sea lanterns and actually just set up like a computer screen, something like that. But well, that's okay. I could also take a stair, something like, you know, smooth stone, perhaps. Point it backwards, and then put a painting on it. But I don't really want to throw a painting out there and add to the entity count in this area, because I'm already dealing with a little bit of lag, so... Lab conscious design. I'm not always good about being lag conscious, but... You know, some days are better than others. All right, now I can't put anything around there because that blocks that, but I could put some stuff here. I don't know what I would put there, but I could definitely put something. Or I could just leave it. I do want to replace this. Okay, like that. So now we've got a nice stone brick floor. Not, you know, there are definitely other options I could do for that. But for now, it's fairly okay. Let's take some smooth stone here. take out this row right in front. Let's take a little bit of this smooth stone and just run that right across there like that. Okay. All right, so now I've got a nice little enchanting area. So I've built a number of enchanting areas just elsewhere in the build. Okay. I've got one out. You can sort of see. Let's go up on the roof here. You might be able to see it. Let's climb up to the top of the tower. So out that way, yeah, it's just beyond draw distance. I've got a big tower and a beacon. There's actually an enchanting room up there. But we'll go with what we've got here. That's just fine. It's nice to have one kind of close, right? Now, that's the other thing that I should probably have over here then, too, is an anvil. Right, because you might enchant a bunch of books and then want to rename things or want to stack enchantments on top of each other, right? That type of thing. You can totally do that. But, you know, it's like, that might be something I put in over here, perhaps. I mean, that might be, totally might be a thing, right? Two. So if I cut this, that would even out that side. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking ahead to the next project. Let's finish this one first. Okay, now the only drawback to putting those barrels there is it does cut off that square a little bit. So pushing them back into the wall isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, right. If I were to come over here. Okay. Take those out. Where are my barrels? Okay. All right, and then I can. Okay, just go ahead and do that. I don't know. I don't know if it's better to have it pushed back like that. I mean, it does make this wall look better. Yeah, I think I want to push it back on this side too. I think it gives it a little bit of depth. I mean, it's Minecraft. Things are going to line up sometimes, but... Okay, so got a little bit of outside going on out there. That's just peachy. Get these barrels in, and then I'll worry about what's happening outside. All right. Let's go see how badly I ruined this mountain. Not too bad. Okay. And so just a little bit of... some slabs. Some stone slabs might be good. Let me run inside, craft up a couple. Couple of sets maybe will do what I need to do here. All right, stone. So much stone. I'm going to place it, and it's going to be great. All of the stone. All right, so we'll just slap a slab down there. I'm gonna put a couple of them out here, just in a few places. Nothing too crazy, but just to... Because there are just a few places here where I kind of want to shape the hill a little bit. I said nothing too bad, but all right, that'll work. You know, I said there's just a couple of places I want to raise the mountainside up just a touch. You know, nothing too crazy, but that's looking okay. Yeah, that's looking all right. I'm down with that. Now, what might be good is to come out here with a little bit of andesite and break up the stone with a little bit of andesite, just texture. But okay, but otherwise, that's looking pretty good. All right, now there was. Let's see. So if I slap an anvil down over here. Okay, let's see now. I need a couple of things. First of all, I want a thing. A grindstone. That is, in fact, the thing I am looking for. Hello, thing. I'm going to slap a grindstone there, and then I need some iron. Which, well, there's a little bit. Anvils are nice. They're just really expensive. Okay. And we'll just throw that back there in the chest. Great. Alright, now the next thing I want to do is, let's see. Can I go in that? I can. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a bookshelf back there. And then, I said, why back there, you ask? Well, I'll show you. But first, I need a lantern. It's just because this looks really cool. Let me slide back in here. All right. Let's craft a lantern. Okay. It's nice to have one of those. And then let's also craft, or see if I already have. I don't. Do I have Acacia? I don't. Craft an Acacia trapdoor. So the reason why stuff, I'm going to drop off that leather. Is it's really cool if you take a lantern and hang it from the ceiling in front of a bookshelf, and then slap a trap door in front of it, but especially an Acacia trap door, because the red is just really slick. Okay, so just go ahead. Take all of that. Okay, yeah, the red trapdoor looks really nice in front of that. So, yeah, go. Yeah, there we go. Some very expensive trapdoors, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, so. Okay, so yeah, that's great and all. I want it to face the other way. All right, see? It just looks cool. And then it provides light and stuff, but it's just a neat look. Okay, so let's see now. So that's not bad. Do I still have that lapis on me? I do. Let's throw that in there. And okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to actually go craft some books to slap down on these lecterns. For the moment, I think I'm going to not, but ooh, that might be interesting. What if I go get some spruce trapdoors? Okay, this might... I'm not entirely sure how this is going to look, and it might not work out well, but... Some dark oak trapdoors, not quite the look I'm going for. I want to go with oak, too, but... Actually, the oak might not be bad. Let's try that first. If I need to, I can come down and craft a couple more, but let's start with those. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on top of those bookshelves. Okay, and this, might look okay and it might not, but we'll see. Okay, the nice thing is it sort of, okay, the fact that it opens up in front of the books is great and all, but okay. But see, it gives this a little bit of height so the lecterns don't feel like they're poking up over the shelves that much. Okay. And because it's oak, the wood blends in. So yeah, that's... It almost looks like cup holders at this point. But yeah, so let me go... I'm going to go ahead and craft a couple more. I think that looks okay. I was going to do spruce, so I was thinking about that, but I think this will work out okay. So let's go ahead and do that, and then craft somewhere here. There we go. That'll work. Probably too many, but we'll go with it. You got to start somewhere, right? Yeah. And that is the where I'm going to start. You got to, somewhere. I don't know. That joke was going somewhere, and it also didn't make it. All right. I suppose I could actually just open them like that. Now that doesn't solve the... So I like having them down. I like the way the lectern then blends. No. The oak is definitely the wrong choice. All right, so I have a couple. Let's just see what it... Or I have got one. Let's see what it looks like if I put an acacia trapdoor here. Looks like I'm going to barbecue the books, but... Okay. That actually almost gives that same type of top there, which is nice, actually. So let me craft up a few more here and just see if that will do what I want it to do. It might not. Well, we'll see. It's experimenting is fun, right? At least that's the theory. I like to experiment. Okay. This is not bad. It does give a little bit of that capped look. Unfortunately, those these lanterns are sort of in the way. Which is not an insurmountable problem, actually. They are portable. Okay, you know, they really are. Okay, so that gives a little bit, kind of, if I could match that sort of auburn, it'd be even better. But what I can do then is hang these up here. Okay, that kind of works. Kind of. Yeah, these posts, when chains become a thing, replacing those posts with chains is definitely going to be the way to go. So yeah, that's not bad. Alright, so let's... I put the sugar away. Or the string. It's not sugar. It's not. Sugar and string, not typically the same thing. Unless you're eating cotton candy, there's very little similar about them, actually. Craft another one of those. All right. Is it nighttime? Yeah, it is about. All right, so grab a quick nap, because those are fun. This way. Should also craft a couple of Acacia doors just to put in there, but it's all right. Now, what I want to do is I want to hop up here. Okay, so that's has some outside going on there, which is honestly a bit problematic, but I can deal with that. As Chekhov says, I can fix that. Okay, it's real easy to do. Just cover it like that, and boom, no more problem. See? Nice. Nice, simple. Now, if I had villagers here, I would literally have like 6 looms and then, or 6 weavers. Yeah, okay, 5 weavers. A couple of librarians and then this guy. Unfortunately, the bottom of a loom just looks like oak, just like oak planks, and I don't want to replace this stone with oak planks. That's just going to look too oaky. Or hokey, depending on how you look at it, right? Okay. So nice. So this gives us a disenchant location. If you're enchanting books, you can then repair or rename or enchant stuff over here like that, which is great. I kind of feel like there's a little extra touch of darkness right over here that should probably not be there. What is that? Light. Oh yeah, the block is 10. So okay, that's great. So I got plenty of light there, so I don't have to worry about that, which is 100% a plus. Absolutely a plus. So now, okay. So So that's all right. So we've got ourselves an enchanting table. We've got good stuff here. I wish you could use bookshelves as actual book storage, right? If you could right click on it and you'd actually be able to put books on it. Even if you can't store anything else there, especially if you couldn't store anything else, if you could just put books on the shelf, that would be awesome. Okay. Nice. Trying to decide if I actually want to do anything over here that, like, I don't know, expand out some stone, or just leave it. But for now, I'm kind of happy with that. I had an idea, and now I've got to try it. Okay, so I've got some stone brick stairs here. Thought what I might do is take some stone brick stairs, slap them in there upside down. Okay, kind of like that. Now they blend with the ceiling, which is great. Let's take this out. Okay, awesome. I was a little bit worried about opening up more sky, but we're okay there. Okay, great. So now what I've got, yes, this is stone brick, or this is stone and not stone brick. It's kind of okay. Just because this looks a little lame on this side. Put in, oops, that's not how I wanted that to go. Fortunately, it's silk touch, and so it, there we go. That's a little bit better. That gives a nicer frame to that window. All right, so you come around this side, and it's got a little bit of a frame there. Which is sort of what I was looking for. So I was just looking here, just a touch on the dark side. And since I'd rather not go to the dark side today. Okay. Other days are different, but today I'm pretty content to not be on the dark side. So now I've seen Minecraft robots that are like the ones I built over in the jungle that use the grindstone as the head. I've seen them that then use an anvil for the body and stuff like that. I'm half tempted to put one there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it the way it is. It's fine. It's wonderful. It's great. There are a number of other adjectives I could put there, but we'll go with that. All right. So now coming over here, there's those two blocks, and let's come out here. Okay, and same here. Oop, took the sign down. Which is unfortunate because I forgot what that sign said. I think it just said bed and food upstairs. Okay. Beds and food upstairs. Okay. Oh, look at you over there. Man, that corner, I think it should have a little more light than it does. Apparently not. Okay. Unbreaking and power 2. That's not actually bad. Breaking 2 and power 2. I could... Maybe I'll hang on to that bow. Maybe. You know, it's a possibility. You know, I could totally repair those. No, you can't do it. So I don't think you can do it here. I think if I did this, yeah, it would just disenchant it, which I 100% want to not do. Okay. I don't... Now, I said, I'm generally pretty happy with the crossbow, but you absolutely can fire the regular bow just a bit faster. Just a bit. But, so it's got unbreaking and power 2, you know. So we'll call this, unbreaking power. All right. Termination. Something like that. I even have some other enchantments I could put on here, which would be awesome. So actually, I'm gonna cheat. Okay, so the bow's now fixed. All right, the bow's fixed. We'll just go with that, right? It's totally fine. Everything's fine. But I had flame, which I think can go on a bow. Can't put it on a crossbow, but I can put it on a regular bow. Heck, I might even have some other... Oh, no, those are all pants. And pants are great, you know, but some of these just had some nice things on them already. But yeah, I could put flame on that guy. Now, the other thing I would need to do is go buy a mending book. I've got some. Actually, I don't have any, but I could go buy one. And yeah. So we'll call this guy the Flame War. All right. Okay. Said put a little mending on that guy, and it'll be great. I can't put infinity on it because I put flame on it. You know, such are the choices we make. But you know, it's all right. We'll make do. All right. Now, what was I doing? I don't remember. It's just one of those things. Do I remember? Not even a little bit. Okay. So I was working out this little stretch of stuff. Let's get a few more stone bricks. Now, I think what I want to do is maybe I'll go get some cracked stone bricks. I don't want to go get crack. I don't. That's not quite what I want. How I want this to go. Because honestly, doing crack is bad, and one should not do such things. That's right. I said it. I'll be that judgy person. Don't do crack, people. Okay. You could just not do crack, people, too. That would be okay. Okay. I'm just changing this up a little bit. I want to move that smooth stone down this way. And basically, it's just going to give a little bit of variation there. I may take a little bit of stone brick. Yeah, stone brick. I'm going to come along this side. Let's go there, and there, there. Okay, just to touch this up a little bit. Do the same thing over here. Okay, just sort of semi-randomly throw in some stone brick there. So this one just feels like it needs a little bit up top too. All right, now I've got these cool little gaps where the tower is. I also have this big annoying pillar in the way, which 100% needs to move. Okay, so we'll just slap that up there. Okay. Yep, because this is just in the way. Okay. Now, should I place a sign that says somewhere? Probably. But for now, let's just take this and oops. There we go. Just slap it down there. Transporter. Room number. Oops, that's an @ sign. And that's a $ sign. Speaking of dollars, I hope you have some. All right, moving on. Oh, I didn't put the pound sign on. All right. Transporter, room 1. Okay. You know what might be nice here would be just on this wall would be to put a map or something. Right? Because, you know, map walls look fun anyway. But, you know, it's just maybe one that's zoomed out a little bit. Not one that's quite as crazy as this guy. Whoa, hey, look, there's darkness outside. Let's sleep that away. Right, because I've got this huge map floor over in the another part of the build, which looks great. It looks really good because, hey, giant maps always look good, assuming they're filled in and stuff, right? Okay, eventually the world's going to spawn in here, which is going to be great. Okay. Yeah, see, all right, I've got this big map floor. So what I could do is I could take something along those lines, but zoom it in so it's not quite, because this is the most zoomed out or zoomed in, right? So I want to actually zoom out so that it gets a little smaller. So that might be an idea, to take that. Ooh. I don't think okay, that was not at all how that was supposed to happen. Not even a little bit. Okay. A little bit of lag. I've run into that a couple of times here. Not a lot of times, but definitely a couple. Let's see where I put my... I think I put some here in the toolbox. Yes. Awesome. Oh, well, yes, fine. Okay. Okay, yeah, I thought I had updated this map, but apparently not to include the... There we go. Include this. So, what I'm going to do... All right, let's come over here. Okay. All right, so we'll just update that map. And now, this one... Oops, that's the wrong way. That's the cave direction. I want to go that way. All right, that's... Oh, hi. That was the sound of creepers plummeting to their death. Which is kind of what I had in mind, actually. You know, their sort of explosive guts are for a good cause. I don't know what that cause is yet, but I'm sure it's a good one. Oops, that's not the right place. All right, let's go put these maps back. Okay. It's not like they changed a whole lot, but they changed some. You know, there are a lot of animals up there. I may just have to make them 1 or 2 flavors of dead. You know, I don't know that I need to do more than that, but there. See, there's my magic tree house. Kind of looks like a turtle.
Kind of floating on its back.
Kind of, yeah. Just sort of lounging. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah. All right. Sure. All right, cool. I can go with that. I like those hot air balloons. They're just cool. All right. Anyway, let's head back to the hub. All right. So I was doing stuff here. All right. So I've got my little enchanting nook. So that's sort of working out. Let's do this. I'm going to take that out. Now, obviously, I don't want the looms to be there, so... Or, well, I mean, I want the looms to be there. I just don't want them to look quite as loomy as they do. Okay, so let's see. I think... All right, I'm going to have to finagle this in here just a little bit. Because where I want this to go, I may have to move that. All right. You'll be back. Let's... Oh, darn it. Slab. Hello, slab. So I'm just going to drop a slab up here. This is a 100% temporary slab. Which is 100% what I tell myself about my fat. It's a temporary slab. Or flab. Okay. Alright, grab my axe. There it is. So I know I had an axe around here somewhere. Yeah, much better. So now let's take the stair here. Okay, yeah, I'm down with that. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the same magic trick over here as well. So it's gonna take that out. All right, Where'd that loom go? Hello, my baby. Hello, my loomy. That. Awesome. Okay, now I can put the lantern back. Just sort of float that in right there. Okay, and then we'll just take this stair and drop it in right like that. Okay. Oops, take this out, and then put it back. Like that. Cool. Actually, let's see what happens if I turn this stair and face it that way. Not 100% sure. No. 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 Been thwarted again. Okay. Let's do it this way. Okay. We'll just basically what I wanted to do here is I wanted to be able to see that top plate, right? And then this way it's just going to sort of grow out into the rest of that support there. Now I think just because it's just starting to look a little bit, you know, awkward having all of that plain stone there. We'll put in a little bit like that. Okay. Yeah, so that's a little better, right? That gives the sort of top frame going on there. I could even, let's try this. Let's put in some upside down stairs in. That. And like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that actually. That's kind of nice. And that provides this, it sort of provides this nice center thing for the lantern to hang from. Okay. Now again, that's going to look a lot better if and when I get chains, because then I could just hang that lantern by a chain and it'll look even better. But for now, it'll just hang by a stick. Okay, it's not too bad. And then you get some cupboards back there that I could store lapis and other stuff in. But for now, that works. Now I was going to do something in here. I'm not entirely sure what. Again, something will be done. For now, I'll just throw some torches there, but I want to bring some color into this. I think what I'll end up doing is coming down with some acacia fence.
Or granite fence.
Granite's going to be too pink, I think. But red nether brick. Some red nether brick wall. That might be the way to go. The only catch is it's a little bit. No, it'll probably be okay. I don't want to use like regular brick. That would be a little bit. That would be a little messed up. But too much white. All of the grout between the bricks, right? All that stuff would be too white. But the red nether brick might be the way to go there. Now, unfortunately, the look is going to change a little bit once once the server upgrades to 1.16, because the walls no longer, if you've got solid wall stacked on top of each other, they don't get those little blips anymore. They just are flush, which looks cool. But I've got a couple of places where I took advantage of that to be able to see what's behind it, and that's all going to go away, which is sad. But yeah, some red nether brick wall coming right up those gaps would be nice. Do I have red nether brick? Remember what I said about nether wart? I use it in blocks or I use it in bricks. Those are spider eyes, which are not at all the same thing as red nether brick. Not even a little bit the same. I mean, some people might think they're the same, but they really taste significantly different. Awesome. Let's just meander around here to the stone cutter. All right. Now this should look pretty nice. At least I think. The only real catch here is that I won't be able to put light in the wall, but it's all right. Let's see if I put a brick. Just make sure I know where everything is. A brick there. But yeah, that splash of color looks really good. It's one of the problems I have with a lot of my builds is I'm really bad at using color. Okay, so that's great. Could use a little bit of light here in some way, but for now I think I'll just throw a couple of torches around on the outside. Okay, that'll give me some light anyway. Okay, and I still have this giant pit where the machinery was, but I'll figure that out eventually. One thing at a time, right? Here I sort of cleaned up the area, right? I've sort of cleaned up this gap, filled in that hole, and now it's this nice little enchanting nook. Which I kind of like. Actually, it's not just kind of. I like it. So I'm just going to... I don't think I need that torch there. Let's double check the light here. Block is 9. Yeah. It's good. We don't have any 7, so that's lovely. Right? So we'll just let's just grab a quick snapshot of that. Okay, you know, just a couple of shots to give it to make it nice. All right, now the one thing I need to worry about is back here. Well, no, 8. 8 is greater than 7, so I don't have to worry about anyone spawning behind the enchanting table. So awesome. Awesome. I'm down with that. That works. Okay. Sweet. Sadly, my anvil is a little cracked, but it happens. You bang on them enough, they just have problems. So.
Somebody was told a really good joke that's cracking up that much.
You know, sometimes the joke is just good enough, even the anvil will crack up. That is absolutely right. brought this on myself. You know this, right? All right, sweet. Well, let's. It is just about time to end the stream. So let me just duck back into the vault for a moment. Oh man, so that was fun. I think that that worked out pretty well. You know, got a nice new enchanting area. Cleaned up that one little corner of my mountain castle. I've got a lot more to do in that area to sort of clean it up, just make it look a little bit better. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. All right, so let's see. So next stream is Saturday at 7:30 in the morning. It does have an early stop. I've got a hard stop at 10 o'clock for general conference. So there's that. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might start Saturday stream a little early. You know, if you're following, hit that notification bell on Twitch so it'll pop up and let you know. Or join the Discord. Or follow me on Twitter because I pop all that stuff up there. In fact, there's all of the socials and stuff. And in fact, also, I should run the end credits because, hey, y'all are awesome. And I want to thank y'all for participating. And because you're amazing. And also a special shout out to Boom Sprite Gaming for subbing again this month. Of course, Twitch isn't the only place you could subscribe. You can also subscribe on Patreon at patreon.com/musicfreegaming for other exciting perks and stuff. So be sure to check that action out. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. Then we'll see if it's going to go see if there's anyone to raid, but it looks like it's just me talking to myself. So since raiding with a party of one is a little weird, I guess I'll just say goodbye to everybody. So be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.